And now let's call both teams to the match. Masters11, Sachin, Tendulkar, ISPL. Suriya, Yusuf Kumar, Elvish Yadav, Sachin, Bachchan.
Hey.
Sachin, Tendulkar, and his team. Sachin, along with his team, Sachin. Let's go for both teams with their captains in today's big match. This is Charan, Elvish Yadav, Sachin,
Hello.
Akshay, So let's go on both teams. Suriya, Yusuf Kumar, Elvish Yadav,
Kareena, it's a long time and taken a photograph, one picture with you. Yeah, just wish you all the very best, Kareena. Long time to see you. Thank you so much.
Please, sir.
He's over is Captain Akshay Kumar.
Well, we are very excited to be co-owners of this team and बहुत मज़ा आने वाला है. I think cricket शुरुआत होती है tennis ball से and I think it's going to be a very exciting tournament and I'm hoping we're here to support our team, meet our team. Actually, it's the first time today that we are meeting our team. तो बहुत excitement है, खुशी है और you know, it's a nice day, it's a lovely stadium, so we're very excited.
Kareena ma'am, what would you like to say about the Tiger of Kolkata, and are you looking forward for any players, because you were not there for the auctions, are you looking for any players that you think this is going to be a superstar for them?
Yeah, I think सारे players जो है in each and every team you know they're all going to be passionate players क्योंकि हर sport की जो शुरुआत होती है वो तो गली से होती है, street से होता है और हर player का जो passion है I think street से शुरू होके stadium पे पहुंचता है. तो वो excitement लेकर हम यहाँ आए हैं कि उन सारे players की passion को बढ़ाना, हौसला देना और encourage करना. And that's what I want and I'm so happy that Saif and me together are co-owners of Tigers of Kolkata.
Saif, cricket is in your blood है. तो कभी आपने सोचा या you're something memories like you maybe have lots of memories about cricket. बचपन की memories ऐसे जब आप खेलते होगे या
एक्चुअली हैं बचपन की बहुत सारी मेमोरीज हैं और टेनिस बॉल से भी मेरे फादर क्रिकेट खेलते थे और टेप लगा के खेलते थे तो बॉल बहुत स्विंग होती है, मूव होती है. जब वो टेस्ट क्रिकेट की प्रैक्टिस करते थे तो टेनिस बॉल क्रिकेट से करते थे और कहते थे कि जब बॉल कैच करो तो टेनिस बॉल से सीखना चाहिए फील्डिंग, क्योंकि अगर आप सही तरह हाथों को मूव नहीं करेंगे, बॉल के साथ गिव नहीं करेंगे तो वो बाउंस होकर बाहर निकल जाती है. तो फील्डिंग भी टेनिस बॉल से ही सीखते हैं.
Mom was an actor, dad was a cricketer, तो कभी चॉइस करने में कुछ था क्या, लाइक अगर एक्टर नहीं होते या फिर क्रिकेटर या एक्टर ऐसे कुछ कभी थॉट आया था?
नहीं, पता नहीं. आई थिंक मुझे हमेशा फिल्मों में इंटरेस्ट था और मुझे लगा कि मैं एक्टर बनूंगा.
Kareena, have you ever tried or ever tried holding a bat?
Of course, she's a patodi.
No, but I've tried, but I'm not a great player. Yeah, but
Great player.
I mean, I didn't really hit the ball.
I think you did hit the ball.
But खेलने में और देखने का भी मज़ा अलग-अलग होता है. तो I am also a spectator. मैं audience हूँ, तो Saif can be the player.
Last question.
Saif, Kolkata, we understand there is a connection with Bengal and all of that. So what is it like? How's the response been, sir? Like the event is about to start. How's the response been from the fans and all of that?
I think people are excited, people are happy. जैसे आपने कहा कोलकाता भी हमारा घर है, आधी फैमिली हमारी कलकत्ता से है. Yeah, very strong connection. So I'm very
Bengal
proud
Tigers,
that the
na?
team.
Mama
Yes, my mother is from Calcutta and loves Calcutta, and is a.
She also chews the bones and all.
We can discuss Amma's diet and her eating habits at another time if you like.
Sorry, one second. Let's give her a chance, please. Yes, go ahead, sir.
Said so that and Kareena ma'am, there are so many celebrities as owners. So how will those celebrities help in getting the viewership, getting fans to get involved with the competition?
I think this is the idea. No, the idea of having celebrity owners is to give publicity to the team and to the event. Like today, everybody's here. You know, a lot of stars have turned up, hoping to generate some excitement, some interest. So that's what we do, is generate interest by with face value, hopefully.
Yeah, and encourage the players to, give their best shot.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
Thank you.
besides
Thank you.
cricket also, any other sports you're like, the second preference you give, like what is that?
Oh, I love all sports. I love so many sports. I was talking to Abhishek about how amazing kabaddi is. I think hockey is a fantastic sport to watch. Badminton, tennis. I can list everything.
Women's cricket.
We love sport.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
All the best.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
Fuck.
operations, Mr. Deepak Chauhan. It's ISPL gone by.
Guys, हमें एक फोटो पहले ले लें, फिर
फोटो ले लेते हैं
please speak John. John. Sir, you can turn this side. Amir, sir, आप ये.
आमिर आ जाओ।
आमिर को इनवाइट करना बहुत अच्छा लगा सर.
Really, we are blessed. You're the real hero. Big salute on behalf of all the cricket fans. Especially, I like their bowling. with God. It's really we are blessed. Save the run. Seriously.
ओके सब लोग यहाँ पे देखिए एवरीवन
Thank you, sir.
क्या हाँ फिर आगे
वापस एक
Two winners is here. Thank you.
आज एक ही जीतेगा लेकिन
ट्रॉफी पड़ी है, 2 ट्रॉफी
मेरे साइड मुंह करके करा एक ही जीतेगा आज
एल्विश भाई मनीषा झलक जीतेगा देखा
कांग्रेचुलेशंस भाई बोला मैंने कांग्रेचुलेशंस आज
बोला क्या बात है
एक क्वेश्चन है क्या दोनों ऑपोजिट टीम
बॉस रिसेंट क्या कहना चाहेंगे क्या लगता है एसपीएल के बारे में
और जनता को बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया कहना चाहिए
आप लोग की कोई याद है बचपन की स्ट्रीट क्रिकेट की
हम लोग साथ में पहले बहुत बचपन में वही एक टाइम था 1992 साइड ना तब हम खेलते थे इकट्ठा पुरानी बात हो गई अब तो मेरे को याद है।
किस टीम को सपोर्ट कर रहे हो आप लोग
चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स
भाई चेन्नई सुरेश सर हाउ आर यू एक इधर
एल्विश भाई
सर Suresh, please. Sir, what would you like to say about ISPL? It's a big league for the street people who are playing.
सब लोग खेल रहे हैं इधर बच्चों के लिए बहुत अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी है पहले इंडिया के लिए से पहले नेशनल बॉलिंग खेलते थे
Yes.
लेकिन they are getting picked from the option getting paid and they are going to see the best into Sachin Baji
Yes.
कितने सुपरस्टार हैं हमारे लिए बहुत अच्छी अपॉर्चुनिटी है हमारे दो बिग बॉस के चैंपियन इधर बैठे हैं
Yes, sir.
रियाज भाई उधर है राघव भाई है तो किस तरह उनके क्रिकेट स्किल देखने को मजा आएगा
मैं नहीं खेल रहा
सुरेश
What's your memories with?
हम लोग को देख के और नर्वस है
Sir, what's your memories with tennis ball?
मैं एक्चुअली गांव में टेनिस बॉल ही खेलता था जब छोटा था मैं उस टाइम भी पूरा नफूड लेदर बॉल महंगा आता था गांव में स्कूल में खेलते थे बस कैसे हो आप ठीक हो
Thank you, sir.
थैंक यू
और ये दूसरा वाला एल्विश क्रिकेट खेलता है उसने मेरे को पता है कैसा खेलता है वो भी ग्राउंड पे पता चलेगा
भाई तुम वोट डालोगे
यहाँ पे वोटिंग नहीं चलेगी
मतलब पता है वोटिंग में जीत जाऊंगा
बैटिंग में
Well, for me, I think it's incredible that we've come this far. I think every one of us who's ever played cricket in India has played a lot of gully cricket, a lot of street cricket in some fashion or the other with a lot of different rules, and to see that we've created a little niche for that and an avenue for anyone who's really good at street cricket, gully cricket, to be able to perhaps earn a living out of it. I think that's incredible. I think it's an incredible achievement. To be able to do that and to be able to provide that opportunity for youngsters. Now people can seriously consider this as perhaps a career option, because I see that they are earning a fair amount of money, and if they can play maybe 4 or 5 tournaments like this through the year, it's a very healthy way to pursue a career.
Robin, I just want to ask you about this. Absolutely.
Yeah.
This is absolutely a very new concept. 10 overs, ISPL, street cricket. From the street to the stadium and all of that. There's a 9-run rule, Robin, over here. How do you look at that?
To be very honest, this is my first tryst with it after I've played gully cricket as a kid. So for me, things have changed quite a bit. When I played gully cricket, the tennis balls used to be really, really light. I've never played with tape ball, although I've heard tons of stories about tape ball. And the balls that we're using here are far heavier. The bats are very different. They feel very different. They go off the bat. They feel very different. The balls are definitely heavier. They're not very big. They're not as big as normal cricket balls. They're slightly smaller. So bowling also is you have to develop a feel for it. You're not going to get it immediately. And that's why you saw someone as skilled as a Praveen Kumar struggling to kind of control the ball. Having said that, again, the bats are quite different as well. The bats. I can't put my finger on what is so different about it. It feels different, and the ball also feels really different on the bat. Obviously, when you play a lot more with it, you understand what's different from a regular bat. But it's a fun concept, yeah. And for me, I think it's a lot like indoor cricket as well. When you play indoor cricket's got its own set of rules. This one's got its own set of rules as well. And I think as this becomes more mainstream, I think it'll catch on. It'll certainly become a more welcome option for a lot of parents who see their kids playing street cricket. They won't think of it as a waste of time after all. Perhaps, yeah, something that could stay. इनफैक्ट जब ये डिसीजन बाहर आया था, मुझे पता था कि मैंने इनफैक्ट ट्वीट किया था कि आई थिंक दिस इज़ द बेस्ट थिंग दैट्स हैपेंड फॉर KKR इन अ वेरी वेरी लॉन्ग टाइम. एंड मैं इस चीज़ को यकीन करता हूँ, क्योंकि जैसे वो लीडर हैं और रहे हैं KKR के लिए, आई नो दैट ही इज़ समवन हु विल गेट द बेस्ट आउट ऑफ प्लेयर्स. there's a fashion in which he functions that brings the best out of players. One of the things that he does is provides a lot of securities, a lot of backing for good players, and that sends the right message across the board to all the players playing with the group. So he's got his own ways of bringing out the best out of players, and very competitive as well. So obviously when a leader is competitive, that kind of seeps into everybody else. It trickles down to everyone else in the group. So I think it's a good thing for KKR, and I'm certain that the fans are happy, and anyone who's ever played for KKR or who's ever supported KKR will always look at this as a very positive move in the right direction.
I have a question about in general again. With regard to the T20 World Cup, what do you think was Dhruv Julian's chances of taking it to the team? And a quick follow-up to that would be, what do you reckon are the chances for Rishabh Pant fitting in the team, and what do you think would be the combination for India?
Well, as far as Rishabh Pant is concerned, it all depends on his fitness and how he recovers from what has been a really tough year and a half for him. So I think if we can all send those energies to him that he recovers and comes back to his best. It's good to see that he's back in the nets, he's hitting balls, he's doing centre wicket practice. I think the true test of how well he's recovered will come only when he plays tournaments and matches, and I think he shouldn't rush the process. I think it's hard to stay out of the game for so long, especially when you're so competitive and you want to play and perform and win matches. But sometimes when you hurry the process, you can end up doing a little bit more damage, and then you'll go back again to waiting, which can be even more frustrating. So I really hope he takes his time in coming back, so that when he comes back, the comeback's for good, and not something that's done in a hurry. And as far as Dhruv Jurel is concerned, I think there's a lot happening within Indian cricket. A lot of moving pieces. We've seen a lot of moving pieces over the last couple of months. Say even with the likes of Ishan Kishan right now. Again, KS Bharat is also in the mix. So a lot of moving pieces. We'll have to see how the IPL goes. KL Rahul is also wicketkeeper, T20 World Cup there. So how does KL fit in with the mix, within the mix, given his injuries and him hopefully recovering from that, because no one can question the class and the caliber of the player that he is. So for Dhruv, I think as far as T20 cricket is concerned, maybe a little bit more weight, but incredible what he's been able to achieve for himself in that little time that he's got in international, at the highest level in Test cricket.
So as you mentioned about ISPL getting popular when it gets mainstream, so what, as a player, what do you think should be done to get to the next level, to make it popular?
Well, I think doing this is really nice. You do it right before the IPL. It gets telecasted today. It's nice to see that I think Bollywood and the film industry, not Bollywood, I'd say the Indian film industry and cricket coming together, or sport coming together, is the perfect amalgamation of something that really works in our country. And I think that needs to be tapped into when you see potential of something that really can add value to people around. Like cricket also today is not a cheap sport to play. It's an expensive sport to pursue. So tennis ball cricket in that sense can be a second avenue for anyone who's truly passionate about cricket. And to have this support and this amalgamation happening between the Indian film industry and sport in that sense coming together can be the right kind of mix for a tournament like this to go to the next level. Consistency, and I think respect for the players as far as their payments are concerned, and spotlight is concerned. You need to have a couple of heroes within this whole ecosystem for it to popularize the game. So I think a lot of those things when the broadcasters, the organizers of a tournament, the stakeholders within this, the biggest stakeholders within this pursuit, if they can do the right things in the right direction, I think it's a no-brainer. This will become a big thing.
Final question.
सेंट्रल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट को लेकर काफी कुछ बातें हुई, ईशान किशन, श्रेयस अय्यर, और साथ में उनको नहीं मिला, और साथ में जो है 23 गेंदबाजों को सेंट्रल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दिया गया। ये दो चीजें हैं, और एक जो है डोमेस्टिक क्रिकेट को लेकर, खेलने को लेकर काफी कुछ चल रहा है। कुछ प्लेयर्स नहीं खेल रहे हैं, इसके बावजूद सेंट्रल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट में इवन उनको प्रमोशन भी मिला है। इस पर क्या कहना, आपका क्या कहना है?
देखिए, सेंट्रल कॉन्ट्रैक्ट्स ऑब्वियसली काफ़ी लोग इन्वॉल्व रहते हैं, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटर्स इन्वॉल्व रहते हैं, कोचेस इन्वॉल्व रहते हैं, सिलेक्टर्स इन्वॉल्व रहते हैं। तो डिटेल्स तो हम लोग बाहर बैठ के स्पेक्यूलेट कर सकते हैं, पर सच्चाई तो उन लोगों को पता है कि हुआ क्या है, प्लेयर्स के बीच में क्या कम्युनिकेशन हुई है, किस तरह की कम्युनिकेशन हुई है, क्या क्लैरिटी दिया गया है। तो ये सारी चीज़ अनलेस वी हियर इट फ्रॉम द हॉर्सेस माउथ, हम स्पेक्यूलेट ही करते जाएंगे। तो मुझे बेहतर लगता है कि हम लोग ना स्पेक्यूलेट करें और वेट करें, ask the pertinent people these questions, ताकि सच तक पहुंच सके। I think that would be the ideal way to go today, because I'm in your seat today. I'm a broadcaster as well, so for me, I'd like to know the truth as well, instead of keep speculating, है ना? So for me, as far as that is concerned, I think let's wait for the truth to come out whenever it does come out. As far as the fast bowlers getting central contracts are concerned, I think that's an incredible move in the right direction for Indian cricket. Long time coming. As far as you asking about Ranji Trophy and people not giving that the importance, मुझे लगता है कि डाइल्यूट हो गया रणजी ट्रॉफी थोड़ा, क्योंकि अभी जो नए टीम्स आए हैं, मैं विश्वास करता हूँ कि नए टीम्स रहना चाहिए, पर आई थिंक अ सेपरेट इकोसिस्टम फॉर देम, क्योंकि वो जब मेन स्ट्रीम में आ जाते हैं तो वो थोड़ा क्वालिटी डाइल्यूट हो जाता है, एंड दैट अफेक्ट्स द इम्पोर्टेंस ऑफ अ लार्ज टूर्नामेंट और अ प्रीमियर टूर्नामेंट लाइक रणजी ट्रॉफी। मुझे लगता है कि रणजी ट्रॉफी को ट्रूली वैल्यू करना पड़ेगा, और एक सेपरेट नए टीम्स के लिए आप एक सेपरेट ग्रुप बना लो, कंपटीशन बना लो, या tier 2 बना लो, any other option, but just to keep the value of Ranji Trophy, because as someone who's played Ranji Trophy for 20-25 years, between 20 and 25 years, for me I feel like वो जो महत्व है वो टूर्नामेंट का वो थोड़ा गिर चुका है, एंड इट्स क्वाइट अनफॉर्चुनेट बाहर से ये एक्सपीरियंस करना। पहले 50 विकेट निकालना या 70 विकेट निकालना 3 साल में एक बार होता था, 5 साल में एक बार होता था, अभी हर साल होने लगा है। 800 रन बनाना उतना ईजी नहीं होता रणजी ट्रॉफी में, अभी बहुत सारे लोग बना रहे हैं। सो इट टेल्स यू अ थिंग अबाउट द लेवल एट विच रणजी ट्रॉफी इज प्लेड, एंड ये चीज़ थोड़ा एज अ क्रिकेटर, एज अ प्योरिस्ट मुझे बुरा लगता है, बिकॉज फॉर मी एज एन इंडियन क्रिकेटर Ranji Trophy is the premier tournament and it should be the hardest competition that we play outside of the IPL in India.